Hey, my name is Joseph here with Contender Bicycles, and today I will be showing you how to wax your chain using our Silca system. So the first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to start out by stripping your chain. Here at Contender Bicycles, when we're waxing your chain for you, we use an industrial cleaner that we have in our shop. For those of you at home who want to do it yourself, we recommend the Silca Ultimate Chain Stripper Wax Prep mixture. You use this just like any degreaser. You throw it on you spray it onto the bike, and then you scrub your chain. A good way of knowing that your chain is stripped is if it's really sort of loosey-goosey. So here you can see the chain is just falling over my fingers, and it doesn't have that tough factory grease on it. One thing you can also use if you're starting from a brand new chain only is you can use the Silca strip chip. And this you just add in when you're melting your wax. You need to make sure that your chain waxer is set to 125 degrees Celsius. Okay, now onto the actual waxing. So there are two other products you can add besides the strip chip, and that is the Silca Speed Chip and the Silca Endurance Chip. The Endurance Chip, like the name suggests, is going to give you a little bit more lifetime out of your wax. They say around 600K, although I haven't ridden it, so I cannot corroborate that. The Speed Chip is for that ultra efficiency. That's like what the pros will be using in the Grand Tour. And one thing to note, Silca does have a couple different mixtures, and for best performance over a long day, they'll even say like 2 speed chips, 1 endurance chip. So if you are interested in these chips, I would definitely go to Silca's website and look up what might be the best setup for you. So a couple things to note. If you're doing this for the first time and your bike is dirty, I would recommend cleaning everything you can on your bike. That's the chain rings, the pulleys of your derailleur, and the cassette as well. If you wax a chain and then put it on a greasy cassette, you're gonna lose some of that performance that the wax is gonna give you. And then, if this looks like a lot of work and you maybe just wanna purchase a pre-waxed chain, Graham in-house will wax these chains, and then we have multiple chains that you can buy and just throw on your bike. And don't worry, even though the wax will start to strip off after about 300 to 500 kilometers, you can supplement it using the Silca Super Secret Lube. This is a waxed-based lube, and it's designed around a waxed chain. So as the wax starts to strip off, you can use this on your chain. The one thing with this is it does have to dry on there, so I always apply it the night before my ride. And this is not, if you're using this sort of system, this isn't something that you can do at 9 a.m. before your race at 9:30. You have to plan ahead. Now on to waxing itself. So I have my chain already prepped here, so I am not using the strip chip. So it's only set to 75 degrees Celsius. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna take my chain and I'm gonna submerge it all the way in the wax using this Silca thing. Kinda gotta like shove it in there and make sure the whole chain is submerged. It's okay to get a little bit of wax on your fingers. It dries, it doesn't hurt. And then make sure that the hanging, the wire is not fully submerged, just so it doesn't get clogged with wax. We're gonna move it around in the wax and watch for bubbles to come out. Those bubbles are air trapped in the chain, and so it should only stay in there for about 2 minutes, but you just need to be watching for those bubbles coming out. Once bubbles have stopped coming out, that's when your chain is ready to be pulled out. So now that my chain has been in the wax for a few minutes here, there's no more bubbles coming out, so I'm just gonna give it one last little shake, and then I'm gonna take it out and hang it from this nice Silca stand and let all the excess wax drip off. So now we just gotta wait for the wax to harden onto the chain. Once it's hardened, then we'll remove it from this and we'll be ready to install it on our new bike. So here, I'm just removing this thing. It gets a little bit stuck in there because it kind of waxes itself to the chain. And you'll notice right as you pull the chain out, it is pretty stiff. So one thing we like to do, we use a old free hub body and a sprocket, which you may not have at home. But so when I'm at home doing this, I'll just grab my chain, hold it over the trash can, and give it a really good massage. I'm not gonna demonstrate that right here. That's just because it's all dirty. Now your chain is ready to install after you follow these steps. Thank you for watching. My name is Joseph with Contender Bicycles, here with our Silca Chain Wax Clinic. And remember, if you want the benefits of a waxed chain, but don't want to do the work yourself, make sure to check out our Contender pre-waxed chains that we wax in-house.